Okay, so we need to update beginning with the properties on the main page. So here is the list of properties that we'll be plugging in. I'll have each of these, I'll have 9 made for each of the pages we're updating. We got to start with the main page, and I have to go to class, and then I'll make the other lists. But go to idealtyrealestate.com/wp-admin. I'll copy and paste that into this text file. And then the username is admin, the password is Maria and Preston1. That'll apply for all the sites. But you go there, you log in, and then you'll be brought to this. Click dashboard, or it may log you into the dashboard off the bat. Then we want to click on this portfolio here, all portfolios. There will be a couple pages of like neighborhood names and community profile names, etc. Let's scroll through until we see the names that correlate to houses. So like 4-deck designer penthouse, ultra modern row home. Okay, so 4-deck designer penthouse. Here these are a bunch of images. So let's say that we're replacing this with the Lux Bucktown bi-level. Okay, so we would open this link. Which is the link to our information, and then we have our images that pertain to the 2150 West McLean. So in the text file, it'll specify that that's in our Wicker Park. Okay, so that's in our Wicker Park or our Logan Square. I think I'll update that to reflect that it's in Logan Square. And but what's here is what we're going to label as the neighborhood. So we download all those files. So let's download from the Kraken. And we're going to upload all of them into our media library in the WordPress site, and then replace them one by one with the images that were there. So this is 2150 McLean, and then we'll expand the file. Okay, so it's been expanded. So now we want to click Add Media, and this is where we can upload our files. So we have it as 2150 McLean. Apologies. Shit, my bad. Oh, it's expanding as its original Kraken name. Okay, so we'll be mindful of that. But this is 2150 McLean. So we want to upload all these. So we can click them and then just drag them into the WordPress upload. Okay, so these are going one by one. There are 2 ways to insert the images themselves. One is just, I'll show you momentarily. One is just the HTML code themselves. The other is looking at the visual editor. But I just want to see how these are coming in order, because we'll have to be cognizant of the order. Okay, so let's delete all these which pertain to the last home. So we're replacing these, but first let's be mindful it's one property, then a space, one property, then a space, one property, then a space. So now we're going to add in everything that's checked and ensure that it's added in at its full size. We're just going to have to be sure that the order works for us. So when we click on visual and we go through the order, we just want to make sure that it makes somewhat sense. It shouldn't be a bathroom first. That makes sense to me. It's an exterior first, and then a bathroom, etc., etc. We're going to want to take the prettiest picture and put it as the featured prop image over here on the right. So we also don't want it to be featured image and then the same image. So it should be different from whatever's at the very top. So let's take, I would objectively say that this is the prettiest image. So we will go to remove featured image, set featured image. We'll set it of this home. Now it's important that the title here and the caption, because that'll appear as text, we need to have it be what this says here. So it should say Lux Bucktown Bi-Level on the title, and it should say scroll to view for the caption always for the properties. So the title should always be what it was named in the text, and scroll to view should be the caption. So set featured image. Now we have some category tags here that we need to ensure are correct. So when we're looking at our property, this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and we said it was Wicker Park, right? Because that's what our text file specified. I apologize that it was in the Logan Square folder. So then we want to ensure that 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and Wicker Park are checked. So we will do that. We're back here, and we have Wicker Park, 3-bedroom, 3-bath. The only thing we need to change is to 2-bath from the previous property. Now, we scroll down to our information here, and we need to change this. This is the property description. So we want it to be this. If it's in caps, though, we're going to have to plug it into Word or plug it into some text editing and make sure it's not caps. This as is good to just copy and paste because it's not in caps. So we will copy and paste that. Then we need to update this info accordingly. So the street address, 2150 West McLean, 1W, right? List price we can get is $699,000. That happens to essentially be the same as the previous. We said 3 bathrooms. We said 2 full, 1 half bath is what it said. And then the rest of this, the information might not be there for all of it, but built in 2007, that's there so we can put it. We might have to just improvise a little bit, and I'll show you what that means. So property type, this is a condo, so we can keep we can keep condo and townhome, and then it's where we get to, we just essentially want, 4 more things of information. If it has square foot, we put it. See, this isn't the square foot of the place, so we'll put that lot size is this. So let's change, we'll say lot size. Then garage, let's check the garage. You can just kind of do Command F for these. There is a garage. If it says garage, we'll default to 2-car garage. So we'll say 2-car garage. Then if it has a roof deck, great, it has a roof deck, we'll put I'm sorry. We'll put outdoor space, roof deck. If it specifies how many stories there are, you can keep that. Essentially, we just need some information that pertains to it. So what I like more is the Realtor.com ones. because it'll specifically say this. It'll say stories, year built, square foot, etc. And it's a little easy for you to pull. Like if you need an extra piece of data for one of them, the like total number of rooms works, number of stories works. I'll record a better tutorial than this one, but for right now it's about getting the images in, changing the description, setting the tags, and then editing these just so they're reasonably updated. We want to change the name of the thing itself to what our text file here said. So that's Lux Bucktown Bi-Level. So we should change that. We want to change this slug here to that same thing. So Lux Bucktown Bi-Level. And then we need to edit the neighborhood, market report, and community profile. So I will put those links in here for each neighborhood, but that you're just going to check what the neighborhood is and then copy the links accordingly. And those will be, for instance, this is Wicker Park. So then it would be Wicker Park's neighborhood, Wicker Park's community profile, and I will have a list of each of those in this text file. But you would just, for instance, then copy this market report URL and place it under market report. Actually, that's not what you do. Okay, take the first part of this tutorial. I gotta get to class, and I will figure out the second. First, let's change the images, then I'll focus on the rest in the second video.